Mike and Sulley returned to the big screens with Monsters University, a prequel to Monsters Inc.
Go, Monsters U!
Imagine a university
where I can be unique
in a family of thousands,
where I can love to learn
and learn what I love.
Time for a celebration! Woo!
We'll be ready.
5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, turn!
James B. Sullivan.
I'm gonna be a scarer.
What? Were you kissing my hand?
And what about you with all your shedding?
I don't shed.
Really?
Sorry, I am filming this on my webcam. My camera is out of battery. So this is what you get. Anyway, let's get to the review. So, Monsters University is set years and years before Monsters Inc. It's a prequel. It's them during school, and at first they in fact don't like each other. They're not friends, which I thought was really interesting. It's sort of the Kirk Spock thing from Star Trek 2009. It was really good, and I thought, you know, it worked, and it was interesting and made it a little bit different. I went into this film thinking they would be friends, and it was a nice surprise to see that they start out as completely hating each other, and Sully's a bit of a dick, and it was refreshing. Story was spot on. I really enjoyed it. I was laughing throughout the whole film. I didn't think it was as good as the first one. I thought the first one is a classic, but at the same time I think it was a good way to sort of renew the classic, you know, sort of pay respect to the classic, and I thought that was really interesting. Of course, we got all the same voice actors back for Mike and Sulley. Sorry, I forget the names, but it's all the same cast. I thought it was really good, and they explained the stuff they do in the film that then explains it later on. You know, like sort of it explains why this is happening in in Monsters Inc. Which is really cool. Like interconnects with each other. One downside I did think was the film carries out a little bit too long. Like it's a bit expanded. Like it's sort of, you think it's going to end here, and then there's another 30 minutes. You think, oh, it's pushing it a little bit. But overall, I really enjoyed the film. I thought it was great, and I would really recommend it. If you like the first Monsters Inc., you should definitely come and see this. I think Pixar have put a lot of effort into this film. Like, you can tell, like, the other day we watched Monsters Inc. just to sort of refresh our memories and just watch it before we saw Monsters University, and you can see how far the animation has come. I mean, Monsters Inc., even for its time, that was brilliant. Even now, just shows how far Pixar's come since releasing like Toy Story in 1995 or whenever it was. So it is really sort of nice to look at, see how how they've progressed, and it's brilliant. Of course, you get to see all the classic like characters like Randall, Mike, Sulley, with a whole bunch of other characters that you didn't weren't in the other ones, that you really like feel for and then you find really funny. And it's very heartwarming and funny, and it's for all ages. Like, there wasn't half of the people in there, weren't even kids. Like, they were, say from 14 to 30. These are people who probably grew up with Monsters Inc. and other Pixar films. And it was sort of like, just shows that they are for all ages. Like, even my own dad thinks that Toy Story is one of his favourite films. So it's for everyone, and they cater to everyone, and they put little jokes in here and there that kids can understand, and at the same time little jokes for the adults, that you dismiss as a kid, but later on you realise that they got away with that. I think that's really clever, and that's what I love about Pixar. Overall, the film was solid. It was a good story, a good prequel, great, loved it. You should definitely go watch it if you love Monsters Inc. And yeah, really great. I'm giving Monsters University a 4.8 out of 5. I thought it was great, loved it, and if you love Monsters Inc., definitely check this out. It's a must-see if you're a Pixar fan, full stop. Sorry this review was only short. It's pretty early in the morning, and I was meant to make this review last week, but I've just been putting it off just because I've been busy. But what do you think of Monsters University? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Leave your comments below, and I will see you later.
Tonight we party like scammers!
I can't be late on the first day!